there, friends. Kevin here for the Chord Podcast, back again with the reaction video. And once again, the ladies in the Warning have released yet another single off of their album Keep Me Fed, which comes out on June 28th, called Automatic Sun. Now, we've already reacted to the song Tell You Call a Dream, which I thought was an absolute radio rock banger that for some reason Radio Rock did not pick up on here in the US. Shame on you! And Que Mas Quieres. But now we're going to go into Automatic Sun, see what the ladies have in store for us. Before we do that, though, hit subscribe to the podcast channel right down here. New episodes of the podcast every single Tuesday and Thursday, and these reaction videos every single Friday as well. But without further ado, let's get to it.
You are the best.
I do always like live video mixed with studio version stuff. This best one by far is still Wasted Age by We Came as Romans. Just shifts keys. Alright, intro radio rock flow again. Driving anthemic. I do really like the guitar tone on this one. It has a little bit of that sludge to it. Ooh, okay. Do enjoy more of a tom drum beat, but I'm hoping the vocals for the chorus really pop after this. That contrast will stand out great. Okay, Ollie with a little bit of oohs. Good accenting creation. Let's go. There we go, there we go. Honestly, listening to this sounds like the song from The Warning that you introduce someone like, this is like the middle of the road Warning, where it's between softer and heavier. Like, this just feels like quintessential Warning right here. Kevin likes fills. I do like seeing more of Ali's backing vocals on this one a lot more. It allows the contrast from Danny's vocals to stand out for that chorus, which I think is really strong here. I like fills. Oh, we gotta get a big booming piece here. Is that an Eclipse backing? Fitting, as the Eclipse is happening here on April 8th. It's April, what, 5th? Yeah. All right. Using a good amount of pyro, too. Lots of fills at the end. And ooh! Kind of like an ending breakdown? All right. Perfect way to end this. Just ole, 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 ole. Before we head to the breakdown, do you like sleep?
Good night, Squidward.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Do you like energy?
Radical.
And you want a podcast that's going to bring you the best in bands that are from rock and metal all across the world, either the biggest ones in the scene and some of the best up and coming ones as well. If you say yes to any of those questions, best thing to do is subscribe to the Chord Progression Podcast right down here. We're bringing you some of the best bands in the world from the rock and metal scene, either big, small, upcoming, whatever that you need to know, you need to get into, and bring you conversations with them that go deep into whatever new music they have coming out, really diving deep into who they are as people, and getting to know some of these crazy stories that they have that you're never going to find anywhere else. I mean, heck, this week we had Loach from Alpha from the podcast leading up to Half Living Things. Got to go check that one out, so hit the card up top wherever it is. And also, thank you very much, everybody. Hit that subscribe button. Check you back here when it comes to more podcast time. That was a weird way to say it, but whatever. Now, to the breakdown. So that was Automatic Sun by the band The Warning. And let's get the first part of this out of the way right away. This song actually sounded like it was pretty middle of the road for The Warning in terms of things we've heard from them before. I don't think it was necessarily too adventurous from what it has been their sound and what really is at their core, but it really just has this solid quality to it that doesn't go too far in one direction, doesn't go too far in another, just stays in that core sound of The Warning and really sits in there. So overall, from the standout point, it's not going to stand out as much as some of the other tracks, like Hell You Call a Dream, like we heard from more, like some of the other songs, especially off of Error. However, it still shows up as a quality track. The highlights from this track are a couple of them. One, I gotta go with Ali on this one because her bass work, again, it has a more of that consistent flow to it, but seeing her having more of a backing vocal presence here to really contrast against Danny, especially in more of those bombastic, a little more of those vibrato style forcefulness, especially in the chorus, it really created a much more powerful moment, especially having Ali having more of that back in there. So I really did like that piece of this overall. Seeing more of her personality come out in this song really did shine. Of course, I'm always a big fan of drum fills. Paul here really had a good amount of time on those drum fills, so really strong, really powerful. Absolutely enjoyed every minute of that. From Danny's side though, the opening guitar tone had a little more of that sludge quality to it. I'm always intrigued where that's going to. And again, we saw more of the, drawn back, a little bit more of this distorted, deeper, kind of softer style vocal in the verses, but then when the chorus came, the contrast really did stand out, helpful with Ali backing as well. So that was there, and it was solid. That's the best way to describe it. It was solid consistency from The Warning. The ending part, having more of like this melodic kind of style breakdown in there, really actually gives the song a lot more life, in my opinion, because it takes away from potentially just like another song that's just like, okay, this is the style of The Warning that is just like absolute middle of the road. So it did have a little bit of that further quality to it, in my opinion, give it a little bit more of a heavier style, giving it more of that fantastic ending to it. And of course, when I think about this song, I'm like, you know what? This just shows one major thing from the ladies in The Warning. Consistency. Consistency in producing good quality music and good quality rock and roll. So they should be proud of this one. And Keep Me Fed once again comes out on the 28th of June. And let's try and get the ladies back in the podcast once again, and let's talk all about it. So thank you for watching this reaction. If you like the reaction, like button right down here. If you're not subscribed to the podcast channel, subscribe right down here. Put in the comments what you thought of Automatic Sun by The Warning. I want to hear what you have to say. Even if I don't respond to it, I do read them. So always know, comments mean a lot to me. Thank you, everybody. This is Kevin. I'm out.